Okay, so we're a little late today. No big deal, no big deal. We're actually not late at all. Here, I might take an entry here on DATS for the breakthrough VWAP. Go ahead and take an entry here at 17. The next 1 minute high to break. Only reason I don't like this so far, I'm gonna stop out. Only reason I don't like it is because the 5 minute and 10 minute both look trash. So there's a quick loss. Could have held here, but I didn't want to see this thing drop on me significantly. Let me go ahead and pull up my Twitch account. We're already off to a loss. Okay. All right, well, something's going on with Twitch at the moment. Pretty much it unlinked my YouTube account, so now I can't export easily. I have to download the whole video and then do all this stuff on the side. It kind of sucks. I'm not really sure why that is. If anybody else is having a similar problem, please let me know. Let's see. So there's the break. And there wasn't much on the scans today, if I'm being honest. ADMS keeps popping up here. But this has only made a 7-cent move, so really not anything significant. FLXN. Market didn't look strong at all, in my opinion. ANY is popping up here. VLCN. BTBT. There it is. Okay, so BTBT looks really good. We'll go ahead and wait for the next 5 minute candle here. We'll wait for a pullback. If we can get some sideways consolidation at least. This does room to like 1280. So it's already rejecting this level, which I don't want to see. See if we can hold. Okay, so there's a rejection off of 1250. I'm still gonna go for the 5 minute break though. So we'll wait for BTBT to set up. Let's go back to DATS, see if this one actually broke through. Okay, so DATS, we're still waiting for the breakthrough VWAP. I think I might just wait till it's over VWAP to take a trade on it. It's right at resistance here. But the daily high is 91. So we're actually pretty close. Let that one pull back as well. Let's go back to BTBT. So BTBT, I want to see it break the low, but also pop back up to around 1240. If we can see this pop back up to 1240, we should be solid for a break of 1250. But it's pulling back too much on the 5 minute. I don't like that. It's holding this level. Next 1 minute candle opens in about 20 seconds. So there's a 1 minute break. I want to see if this is going to hold though. See if this can get to 1240, kind of hold this level, and then we'll take an entry for the next candle to rip through 1250 on the 5 minute, because the 5 minute high is 52. So that's what our overall target would be. But this has to hold the level. We have a seller stacked up at 50, but not a big seller. I'm not sure about this one. I don't really want to take this trade. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Let's go back to DATS. So DATS consolidated a little bit. Now it's pulling back up. It's coming back up to VWAP. I think in the next 5-minute candle it should do it, which the high here is 1143. The only thing is the 10-minute doesn't look good at all. The 10-minute high here is 1154. So it's about right here. But this thing has to rip through and it has to hold above not only VWAP but over the $0.50 here, which are two major resistance levels. So we'd have to see this thing like rip. The 1-minute MACD was kind of curling here, but now it's pulling back, which I don't like. I'm going to take an entry here at 19 actually. So I'm in at 19 and my overall target's going to be the 1-minute high break, but also the break of 1150. So we'll let this consolidate a little bit. If it breaks this low here of 1108, oh well. It broke it there, so whatever. Okay, so that's obviously not holding up. Let's go back to BTBT. So 2 losers on DATS. I'm done with DATS for today. I'm not going to bother trading it. Doesn't want to hold its level. If it somehow pops above VWAP, then cool, but the way it's looking right now, 10-minute doesn't look good. 5-minute looked okay when I took my trade at 1119 here, but kind of annoying. Can't hold its level. See what it does in the next 5-minute, I guess, but go back to BTBT. So BTBT was the one I should have been watching here. It just ripped through 1250 how I wanted. Broke the 1-minute high as well, so I missed this move entirely, which sucks. ADMS. ADMS is too slow of a mover for me. FLXN. Same thing. So here's a pullback on BTBT. We can definitely go for the 5-minute high break. This one's not too big of a mover either. So we could take bigger size on it, but I'm gonna stick with my normal size. Want to get it on a micro pullback here for the break of 1270. Let's let this sideways consolidate for a bit. I don't want to see this candle rip through though. See if we get another drop to 1250. I want to see the ask hit 1250 though, because right now it's still above that level. We don't have any buyers stacked up at 1250. That's another thing. We have a big seller at 1265. More sellers at 1280 for sure. So I might take bigger size on this one just for a quick profit, because I can't, there's not a whole lot of room on this one. It's moving maybe 10 cents per candle, so I think it'd be best if I took a little bigger size here just to make a quick scalp. So let's see, I'm gonna get a pullback on this candle here most likely. Waiting for it to break the low. Let's see if it breaks below 1250. If it breaks below and can't hold, so there's a drop below 1250 and now it's Still staying below, which I don't want to see. If this can get back above 1250, I'll take my entry for the break of the 1 minute high as well as the 5 and 10 minute high. But if this pulls back too much, like if it breaks 1240 here and then goes to 1230, then I'm just not really interested. Right now it's not popping up at all, so so DATS here is curling. I don't know if I should wait and go for the 10-minute high to break. There's a break above VWAP. Let's see if it can hold though, or if it's gonna do a nasty flush. My overall target on this one on DATS would just be for the daily high to break, which is 91. I mean, we're not too far from it, but this thing's just struggling to even hold the level. It's having a real hard time holding anything, so there's a rejection there. Again, not interested. BTBT is also just rejecting. Really unfortunate that DATS here just didn't play out even remotely close to how I wanted it to work. So, I don't know. Kind of sucks. Nothing good again. ADMS, sideways. ADMS is our leading gapper too, which is kind of embarrassing. FLXN, popping above VWAP here. Barely like a 10-cent move here. BTBT was the only one that looked really good. Besides DATS. DATS looked really good as well, but this one just has, you know, it's not doing anything. I can't even I can't understand. I mean, maybe later in the afternoon it'll actually break the daily high, or maybe it'll just sideways consolidate and then tomorrow we see it, but right now it's just choppy, just sideways here. No true direction yet. VLCN's popping on the scans. So there's BTBT. I totally missed this one. I had seen it, but I thought it was gonna go lower just because the 5-minute looked pretty bad. That was a nice move on BTBT. So let's see, we got some support here at 1250. Overall target would be the high of daybreak. Okay, so the high of this 1-minute candle is 1260. That'd be my target. The break at 1260. Hopefully we can get a break of the 1265 5-minute high. Spreads are 4 cents right now. I want to get kind of a closer entry towards 50. That candle open kind of low. Let's see if we can get a 2-candle pullback here. A drop below 50 and then a pop back up. Pop back up above 50 would look pretty good. So there's 51. There's 50. Let's see if, okay, there's the break of 50. Let's see if this can pop back up and hold its level. I don't want to see this drop all the way back to VWAP again. So we're back above. Let's see, highs here is 57 on this 1-minute candle. So now I just open lower, which I also don't want to see. Maybe it's going to be a 3 candle pullback. I don't want to see this be a false break and then flush below VWAP. That would actually suck. I would also want to see this 5-minute finish kind of high. This definitely has to get back above VWAP for sure. Okay, so it's actually holding here. So high here is 1249. I'm gonna go ahead and take an entry here at 45 for the break of the 1-minute high here. I would like to see this get back above 1250. If we can see this climb back above 1250 and then go to, I think 65 was the overall target for the 5-minute high. That may look pretty clean, but I don't like it hasn't broken yet. Might stop out here. Could wait for another 1-minute candle. There's a lot of buying there, but no movement. A lot of buying here as well. Still no movement. Sellers stacked at 1250. We just need to see 49, 50, break of 50. There's 49. See if we can get this break. 53, 54. I'm gonna sell there. It's not moving. It's getting kind of annoying. Actually, I should have held right there. There's 55. I was still in the green, so I could have kept hold. I should have held 56, 58, 60, 62. Yeah. What was I thinking? There's 70. So that sucks. I was in on the perfect candle and everything, perfect timing. I just didn't hold my position. Wow. What a solid move. I should have held. That's completely my fault there. In at 45, went to 70. Most likely would have sold around 67 here or 65. 20-cent move there. Would have definitely brought me back for the day, but in this trade on total, I only made 73 bucks, so I only made 10 I only made 10 bucks, 11 bucks on it. And I also didn't take big size, which I kind of regret. I told myself I would take a bigger share size just to make some profit back. Tap VWAP. It actually didn't even hit VWAP. It came close to that level though. And I knew that was the time to buy because it was holding in the 40s. Man, I regret not holding that. Well, let's see what else is popping in the scans. DATS, doing nothing. Kern, not even moving. It's moving pennies here. VLCN. Below VWAP. ADMS, our leading gapper. It's above VWAP, it's still sideways basically. 7-cent pop there. Woohoo. So BTBT was, I missed 2 moves on this one. I missed this move here, and then I missed this entire ride up here, which that was my overall target, was the break of 62. Well, mainly 65. I wanted to see the break of 65. Potentially high a day here, but the way it was just holding this 50 level, I didn't want to break, wasn't going any further than 54. It didn't make me comfortable, and I felt that the thing could just drop on the next candle, and there goes all my profits. So one thing that I didn't do, which I had came up with on the strategy thing, whatever, was sell half. So instead of selling full size here, I should have sold half and actually wrote the rest of it, either to break even or the full thing and gain more profit. But that really sucks. Definitely regret that now. And even if I got, let's just say 500 shares down here, 500 shares, and I rode it all the way over here, sold half here in the beginning, and then actually rode it all the way to 70, that would have been solid. So here it tapped another resistance level at 65 twice, and it actually broke through. So now we're seeing a ride to 80. 10-minute looked clean, and that's another thing I didn't look at was the 10-minute break. So this is 1, 2, 3 candles. Yeah, I didn't look for this 10-minute break, so that kind of sucks. So we can potentially see a pullback here on the next 5-minute. So we could take another entry for the break of this 5-minute high, which this 5-minute high is 85 right now, 86, 87. If we can get a pullback, we can definitely go for that high break, or the 5-minute high break. 10 minutes still looking clean as well. But honestly, I think I'm just going to wrap it up here. It's coming to 10, and I'm already down. There's not a whole lot moving, and I don't want to risk losing more than I already lost today. 2 back-to-back losses on DATS, just not having it. Now, all of a sudden, what's this? You know what I mean? DATS is all the way back up. Some random spike here. Not sure what happened there. Random surge through VWAP in one candle after a massive sideways consolidation and fade. So there's the 5-minute break. See if we can get a break at 12. Daily high just broke there. I wonder what caused this surge. That's so weird. Let me check if there's any news on it. No news from what I see right now. So I'm not sure what caused that huge pop. Maybe there's an indicator that I don't have. That's really weird though. I don't know why it made that move. So now this one's actually moving. Here's the break at 12. It's really unfortunate that this action's happening so late in the day. Not, earlier in the day when I had taken my trades, because like for example this move I expected the next candle to rip, but turns out it was the third candle, and that's the one that actually took off to VWAP. So kind of sucks. Wrong timing, I guess. Next 10 minutes gonna open here pretty soon, but I want to see some candles consolidate. If this breaks the 1-minute low and actually flushes to VWAP, that's gonna that's gonna suck. But for sure I'd just be done for the day. We got some support here at 70. It's showing 83 on the chart, but it's showing 89 on the ask. So there's a pop on the 1 minute. Hasn't broken the high yet, which is okay. I think it just broke there. So there's a break of the 1 minute high. Still gonna wait on it. So far it's not holding above 12 so well. It's broken twice already and now it's still dipping below. So there's another rip there. Quick flash all the way back down to 1190. That was pretty weird. 1218 has a big seller stacked up there. So right now it's just sideways again is what it looks like. It's just within this 1170 to 12 range. Hasn't held 12 yet. All right, so BTBT is actually pulling back towards VWAP once more. I don't know, 1 minute MACD just crossed on it too. I think this one's kind of just done. I think it already made its move and that's kind of it. Volume's dying out of what is what it looks like. Maybe we can get another bounce off VWAP. But 5 minute pulled back too much. 10 minute doesn't look the best. And DATS is where all the new volume's at. So I could definitely get in here for the 5 minute high break, but I think it's just gonna break and reject. So here it's back above 12 the 4th time. See if it can actually hold. So there's a 5 minute high break. We're gonna see a nasty flush again. Another 1 minute high break. So now it's actually holding above 12. It's at 1230 now. If this breaks below 12 for whatever reason, then it's gonna look kind of gross. Okay, there's a quick flash down to 1220. There's another quick flash down to 12. I'm gonna wrap it up here, honestly, because I'm just gonna be waiting for another trade, and it's just gonna cost me, I'm sure. So I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go ahead and export this and try to upload it to YouTube later. I gotta figure out what's going on with Twitch because, like I said, they unlinked all my accounts, like YouTube and all that, so I can't just automatically upload these things. We're gonna stop out here with the $73 loss. It's probably most likely around like $70 realistically because I still haven't adjusted my fees, but just unfortunate that DATS is making this big move here. Kind of wished, kind of hoped to happen in the beginning, but I don't know, I just didn't happen. Go back to BTBT and, really nice entry I had. Awesome entry. Did exactly what I wanted, broke the 1 minute high. And then on this candle here, just took off. I just didn't think it was going to hold its level, so I sold out pretty quick on it. I should have held because I was still in the green. I could have sold half at least, but I don't know. And let me see, go back to DATS. I don't trust DATS up here for sure. It's too extended right now. I would want to pull back. And especially with all these fake outs you already had in the beginning, I wasn't having it. Like I said, I'm not sure what the reason was for it to actually surge like that. I mean, just I guess it's just the market we're in. So, let me see. Okay, it's just a break the lower. And the 5 minutes also gonna look pretty bad in the next minute, I'd say, if it can't hold above 1220 at least. But I don't know. Anyways, that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I will see you guys tomorrow.